What's up guys, AD back with another Destiny Child video, and in today's video everyone we are going to be discussing the best stages to farm for experience and of course drops here on Destiny Child Global. So I did want to update this guide as my last experience guide is pretty outdated, and due to the introduction of the sweep function, many of you will probably need the best stages possible, and of course most importantly for you beginner players. So this video here will actually mark the start of the Mona's Lessons playlist here on my channel, which will be dedicated more towards the beginner players and helping them start out their journey here on Destiny Child Global. So if you guys do happen to find interest in the beginner guides, I'll be sure to have the playlist linked in the description box below from now on in every single one of my Destiny Child videos. So hopefully these guides do manage to help out you new players. Now before we get started everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video, as well as be sure to subscribe to the channel, and of course check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting the channel, and of course a huge thank you to all of the members that have joined so far. But with all of that being said, let's get started here. As you can see, we are on a Google Sheets doc here, and we'll be discussing the best stages to farm here for experience and drops. Now I won't be mentioning any chapter 1 stages, as of course due to the sweep function being added, I wouldn't recommend farming those at all, and I would just prioritize the stages in chapter 2 and beyond. But if you really do need a chapter 1 stage and can't progress any further, I would recommend farming chapter 1 area 7-8, as of course these locations here are pretty good for 2-star farming and relatively easy to clear. Of course once you do manage to 3-star clear a stage here, you can manage to sweep until you do manage to level up your team and can move on to progressing into chapter 2 and beyond. So be sure to move on to the later stages and farm on chapter 2 and the later chapters as soon as possible. But to get started with the recommendations here everyone, we will begin with intermission chapter 2 evils under the sun, area 4 here, stage 7. Now this area is amazing, as of course it does drop 4-star armor and it does happen to have a decent experience ratio, and this stage is recommended for farming if you do happen to need crafting tools, so this is a great one here to sweep. Next up we're moving on to chapter 3 here. Ignition materials begin to drop here, and a good location to farm if you have enough crafting material already. So we do have chapter 3-2 area 4 stage 7 here, which does happen to drop 4-star armor, has a 20.80 exp to stamina ratio, and of course drops 3-star dark type material as well as the amplified agility core material. Moving on towards the second highlighted portion here, we do have chapter 3-3 childhood's end, area 4 stage 7, which does happen to drop 4-star armor as well as 3-star wood evolution material, and of course amplified agility core material as well. Moving on to chapter 4 here everyone, we do have quite a few stages that are recommended to farm, and we do start out here with 4-1 salvation, area 4 stage 7, which does happen to drop 4-star armor as well as 3-star water type evolution material. Moving on, we do have area 4-2 the cycle of samsara, area 4 stage 7, which does drop 4-star armor yet again and 3-star evolution material of the light type. Moving on, we do have 4-3 homecoming, area 4 stage 7, which does drop 4-star armor as well as 3-star fire evolution material. Next up we do have 4-4 inferno, area 4 stage 7, as this stage here does drop 4-star armor as well as 3-star fire evolution material yet again. Next up we do have 4-5 Knight of Rose, area 4 stage 7. This stage here does drop 4-star armor and happens to be one of the most experience efficient stages, so be sure to farm here as well as in the later stages we do mention if you don't need crafting material. Next up we do have 4-6 Wounded Winter part 1, area 4 stage 7, and this stage here does not drop 4-star armor, but it does have a pretty great exp to stamina ratio as well as dropping 3-star wood type evolution material. Next up here we do have 4-7 Wounded Winter part 2, area 4 stage 7, as this stage here does drop 4-star armor and happens to have one of the best experience to stamina ratios, so be sure to farm here if you don't need crafting material. Next up we do have the final area of chapter 4, which would be 4-8 the one hung on the tree, 3, Area 4 Stage 7, which drops 3-star Light Evolution material, as well as the Amplified Agility core material. Now, of course, this stage here doesn't drop 4-star armor, but it does have a pretty decent experience to stamina ratio. And for the final and best recommendation here for experience to stamina ratio, everyone, I'd recommend farming in Chapter 5, 5-1 Ouroboros, Area 4 Stage 7 here, as this stage here does happen to drop 4-star armor, has a very high EXP to stamina ratio, as well as dropping 3-star fire evolution material. So really the best of the best dropping here on this stage. Now, of course, you'll be losing out on crafting materials, but if you don't happen to need them, I would recommend farming on this stage, as the fire material will be heavily needed. Now, of course, just to mention once again, if you do happen to need crafting material, make sure to farm in Intermission Chapter 2, Evils Under the Sun, Area 4, Stage 7 here, as it is recommended to farm on this stage for crafting tools. And of course, if you do happen to need suspicious ore, make sure to farm in Intermission Chapter 2, Evils Under the Sun yet again, Area 3, Stage 5 here. As you can see highlighted on screen, it does drop suspicious ore and would happen to be the best stage to farm for this material. So that'll pretty much do it for the recommended stages to farm for experience, and of course drops here on Destiny Child Global as of now. And of course, you can sweep any of these stages here if you do manage to clear them to a full 3-star clear. As for the sweep function, we'll discuss it now, and we'll head on to Destiny Child, and I'll be sure to explain it for you all that don't happen to know how it works just yet. All right, everyone, so here we are on Destiny Child. As you can see, we are in the story area, Chapter 5-1 Ouroboros, as I recommended earlier to farm. So we'll be checking out Stage 7 here, and we'll be discussing the sweep function. So as you can see on screen, we do have this sweep button under the repeats function here that you can actually click on. And as you can see, sweep, selecting the sweeping party here, and sweep count. Now, sweep here essentially clears the stage instantly, and you don't have to worry about the child's level, skill investment, evolved status, equipment, etc. So you can level literally any type of child here. It can be a 1-star to a 5-star, and they'll be able to clear the stage, as you did manage to clear the stage before, to a 3-star status with your main team. So once you do clear the stage to a 3-star clear, you'll unlock the sweep function for that stage. So a 3-star clear here would show the 3 golden stars on screen, as you can see over my cursor, and you'll be able to sweep that stage from now on. As for the sweep function here, everyone, of course, you'll pick the 5 childs that you are leveling, and for the sweep count, you can manage to max this out to 100. As for myself though, since I don't have a ton of stamina, as you can see 221, I only can sweep up to 8 times as of now. So you would select your count here and proceed on. If you would like to abort if a raid boss is summoned during Ragna Break, you can make sure to select this box here, and it will stop your sweep if a boss is summoned. So after doing that, you would click the sweep icon here towards the bottom. As you can see, use 200 stamina and sweep 8 times. You would click yes here, and a little Pantheon graphic here would show up. And as you can see, 8 stages were instantly cleared here, and we did manage to receive all of the experience to our childs, as well as the 2-star drops, the fire evolution material, as well as gold, and of course the 4-star armor fodder. So this quality of life change has been asked for quite a while here, and it had finally arrived just a few weeks ago. So all of you new players, I would definitely make sure to take advantage of this function here, as of course it's very helpful in progressing throughout Destiny Child now. And as you can see, since I did have the select if a raid boss is summoned here, the sweep did manage to stop and showed that a boss was summoned. So make sure to select the aborts if a raid boss is summoned if you guys would like to farm Ragna Break as efficiently as possible. Now, one more thing before we do end off this guide, make sure to only level during hot time. Now, hot time does manage to begin on Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time for myself, so make sure to convert it to your time zone. And a symbol here to clarify that it has begun would be the hot time icon on your home screen towards the left hand side here. As you can see, hot time events extended, child experience reward bonus 100% up. Don't miss this chance. So this will last throughout every weekend. and it is a 100% experience boost for your child. So you can think of it as double EXP here on the weekends. So make sure to only farm during hot time, as you'll be getting the best experience out of your stamina as possible. So that'll pretty much do it for today's Mona's lessons guide here on the channel. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below if this guide was useful at all, and of course if you're interested in seeing more of these beginner guides. But before you go, everyone, make sure to leave a like on this video, as well as be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more of these videos, as well as be sure to check out channel memberships down below if you're interested in further supporting the channel, and of course the links to my Twitch channel and where we do live stream Destiny Child Global, and of course the link to my Twitter account as well. But with all of that being said, I'll catch you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.